All right. I know I haven't been on here. You guys haven't seen my beautiful face. You guys are probably like, what the fuck? So, I recently did a big jump when I moved from Chicago to Maryland. Yes, I'm in the country. Uh, I'm in between Frederick and Baltimore, like right dab, kind of in the middle. And no, I'm not used to not being in the big city. Um, I can't get around. But good news, I learned how to drive a stick. I'll show you guys. I learned how to drive a stick shift car. But it's Thanksgiving again. And it's a year anniversary of my YouTube channel. Like, who's fucking excited with me? Oh, I gotta watch my mouth. Who's so excited with me? So it's been a year that I've had this channel and that I've been putting content out there. I've been doing stuff. And it's been a few years, probably like since 2008, that I've been dealing with a situation that a lot of you may know nothing about or you may know something about. I have a condition called IIH, idiopathic intracranial hypertension. Idiopathic means basically they don't know where it comes from. Intracranial, inside my head, inside my brain. Hypertension, high, high pressure tension, high tension pressure, or whatever. And it basically causes some really yucky effects. And I'm making this video because I'm in a few support groups, a few Facebook groups. I'm going to post a video in there. So, hi to all you guys. Thank you guys for always posting information, always keeping updated, for understanding that we are just another lab rat, even though some of us are on the Just Another Lab Rat site. And we don't basically get any notoriety because it's a rare condition. There's 1 in 100,000 people that suffer from the condition. And me being a whiny as an adult, yes, I'm a spoiled brat. I'm 30, so I just like really feel for some of the children who have this condition, who are my children's age, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 years old, and 9-year-olds and 10-year-olds who are out there and they don't understand why they're having headaches and why they have to have lumbar punch. I've had 7, and I know that's a lot of, even when I go to the doctor, like, you had 7, and I'm like, yeah, this is my 7th one, because I know people in my support groups who've had 50, who've had hundreds, who've had so many of them just to relieve the pressure, just to get this ringing that's right here in my ear that I can't even hear everybody today. Like, oh my God, I don't hear shit today. Just to get the ringing out the ear, just to get some relief, just to get some headache relief, just to get some type of relief, some type of pressure relief. And a lot of us say with this condition that we're just because we don't look sick doesn't mean that we're not sick. Sometimes we're recognized in some states to get Social Security, but we don't really want Social Security. We want a cure. There's no cure. We want a cure. We want to be relieved forever from this situation. And a lot of my family members don't know that I have the condition. They don't understand the condition. And all they know is that I don't look sick. And with a lot of them coming here for Thanksgiving, and I've been having a lot of issues for the past year, actually. I mean, it's easier to hide when you have support. I was in a marriage relationship for 12 years. Yes, love of my life, and the demise of it kind of broke my support system a little bit. And a lot of stuff I was able to hide with my illness because I had that support system. The way that I feel, and it was like, yeah, he took care of me. But now with no one and being a mom, like yeah, you gotta get off your ass and do it yourself. So, yeah, he took care of a lot of situations, and it's like I have to tell my family, like, yeah, when I found out, I was pregnant and it was his child, his first child, my first child. We dealt with it, and um, we pretty much had our child. And I mean, I'm a researcher. I love to do research. I'm a firm believer of anything you can do, I can do better. I know that doctors are doctors, and they're like, well, they're doctors for a reason. They're doctors because they went to school to study for a long time, and they study on us as human patients and lab rats and mice and hamsters and mice, monkeys and zebras and anything that's close to a human. That's what they study on. I study on myself, so I'm a doctor too, but I'm not. I don't think that, I'm a doctor. They say a doctor, a patient who deems himself a doctor is a fool for a foolish doctor, and I don't consider myself that at all. It's just that I experiment with my body because I know how it makes me feel, and no one else can tell me how I feel. So today, I'm doing this video from bed because like this is where I've been spending a lot of time. I've been spending so much time in bed because I moved to Maryland, higher altitude in the mountains from Chicago, flatlands, marshlands, waterlands, swamplands. Miss Chicago, I miss y'all, love y'all. And I get here and I didn't. I'm getting here thinking, well, the Health Institute is right here in Bethesda. They have all the research. So my dumb self called them. They don't know nothing about our condition. They don't know nothing about us. They know nothing about IIH. They referred me to someone else, and my main question was, is can you tell me something that can help right now because I quit smoking marijuana. Yes, I was getting the good stuff. Medical marijuana, higher strengths of CBG, CBT, THC. I was just edibles, pills, the pill formula, gummy candy, brownies, you name it. I've tried pretty much everything, and I'm I I was getting to the point that where a lot of strands weren't working. So I quit because I moved here. It's not federally recognized, so I can't not that I can't smoke here, but I want some relief here, and I want a federal job. So of course they're not gonna give you a federal job with you being that type of patient. Um, yeah, there's a lot of things that come with it. Um, few for those of you that don't know, if you're going to work for the government, unless you're grandfathered in and they actually accept that, you can't work for them and you can't operate machinery smoking medical marijuana. There are a lot of jobs that you get instantly disqualified for. Not only do you get instantly disqualified for, there's drug testing. So, just for those of you that don't know, if you want to work for the government, you have to be on the straight and narrow, no 420 friendly. But back to me. So I wanted to try to change gears because it really wasn't helping, and I don't know if any of the other patients have noticed. And if you have, please comment on my video or come to my YouTube and comment and let me know. But with my IIH, I found that when my symptoms act up, like if I get blurred vision, it's usually something else. Like I'm getting sick. I get blurred vision, I got the pink eye. If when my time of the month comes, I know a week ahead of time that it's coming. My migraines come, my headaches come. They're not really migraines. It's like someone's hitting you in the head, but I don't know how to explain it any other way. Um, but it's like we get a cold. We know ahead of time as your body is getting sick with IIH. I don't know if anyone else has noticed, but over the years I've noticed as if I'm getting any type of other illness or even a common cold, if my sinuses act up, my headaches, the thumping gets louder and louder, or silencing, or it's different things. So I was trying to figure out what's going on with me right now. Um, could it be depression? What could it be? Several people have said maybe it's depression, maybe it's mold, maybe it's sinuses, maybe it's something. I don't know exactly what it is, but something at this point has, of course, me with this loud, deafening thumping that I'm covering my ear for. And my nose is sniffling. Um, my head is definitely banging, and I'm trying to stay in the dark, but as of now, I have the light on because I'm doing my video for my wonderful fans. It's harder to maintain a job even as a healthcare professional, as a CNA, as a phlebotomist, as a patient care tech, as a personal assistant. It's harder to maintain a job with IH because even with the medicines, you get tired. There's days that I don't even know why I can't wake up, and I don't know if anyone else, if you experience that, just let me know. Like I said, please comment below, comment. But there's days where I can't even wake up. There's days where I need for everyone to be quiet, and I have to act like I'm fine. And there's a lot of days where I just have to go through the day. And I'm usually pretty good at smiling, grinning, and bearing. And I'm sure the 9,000 people in my support group are pretty good at grinning and bearing it too. But sometimes it's harder to grin and bear life. And with the holidays coming up, I wanted to make a video not only to celebrate, yay, it's been freaking a year on YouTube since my sister said I couldn't get to do it, and I wouldn't get not one subscriber, and I have, what, 20? That's pretty good for me. But I've had at least 100 people watch my video, so boo-hoo on you, TJ. Yes, TJ Moncrief. Boo-hoo on you. I would tag you, but I don't feel like it. That's my brother-in-law. But boo-hoo on you. So, yeah, I just wanted to put that out there, like, my family's coming in, so I'm going to do a whole bunch of videos and things of that nature. I know I had stopped doing videos for a while. I haven't been doing any for a couple months. I've been not really focusing on what I used to focus on. It's been really difficult. Like I said, it's been a really difficult couple months. In the beginning of the year, I kind of had this spike in pressure, and I actually have been to the emergency room a few times just to get relief for the headache. I didn't get a lumbar puncture, but I got a little relief for the headache. As far as getting the meds that they have good meds. I'm not really into medicines because basically they just make you sleep. So they have good meds that made me sleep, and pretty much I know they mixed it with Diamox or menthol or whatever. They mix me good cocktails. But here in Maryland, I'm trying to find the best medical professional for my condition. And if you know of any, please comment that below. We're gonna have fun. There's gonna be Thanksgiving videos, not the mannequin challenge, but there's gonna be a lot of Thanksgiving videos. You get to see my blended family again. just a lot of different stuff. Taylor and Olivia want to do their own YouTube channel, so I'm gonna try to work on that. I'm trying to focus more on now finding a cure. So if I'm gonna start a support group. You probably gonna see my support group. I have different things like Patreon. If you want to donate, I'll put my PayPal on there so you can donate to the cause. And I always say donate to um, the IIH Foundation, Idiopathic Intracranial Hypertension Foundation. I'll put the website in the video in the comments below. So please donate there. We are trying to definitely find some relief in for all the other lab rats out there who have to go through this, and for all the parents out there, kudos to you for sticking up for your kids. I mean, my parents somewhat stick up for me. They don't really understand it. They don't understand that it's not something that I probably got from them. But kudos to all of you who actually stick up for your children and let other people know when they're thinking that your child is just being lazy, or that your child's just not getting it, just not doing it, or faking pain and things of that nature. Kudos to you. Thank you for being their support system, because I'm a 31-year-old adult knowing that right now in pain. It feels like someone is crushing my body, and I don't know why. I don't know what's wrong, but it definitely feels like someone is crushing me from the inside out, and I don't know what to do. I've been deemed not fit to drive with blurred vision. I can't get this glare. I'm gonna take off my glasses because even it's like a freaking diagonal glare from across my face. Yeah, I'm pretty much blind. I want to put the camera closer so I can at least see how I look, but I can't. So, I I have my dread, so in case I do have to get a shunt, I don't have a shunt, but it's some people deem it as a treatment, some deem it as an experiment. I'm not sure if I want it. I don't want. I've had 7 lumbar punctures, and I mean that doesn't really seem like a treatment. And I think that personally, the lumbar punctures have done more harm than good. I mean, they did help me deliver 2 beautiful babies, but I have a lot of restless leg syndrome going on, and sometimes I have issues even getting up, and I have a lot of issues that I shouldn't have at this age, and it's really horrible, but sometimes you gotta smile to make it. So today it's the smile to make it type thing, and for everyone out there, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna smile to make it. We're gonna make this about smiling to make it through everything that's going on. Oh, and in other news, my 2 children are doing wonderfully well, and we are see where the shenanigans go. And don't forget, click subscribe. I definitely need more subscribers. For those of us that's living with IIH, I mean, I definitely am not employed right now, and I am looking for jobs, and like I said, it is hard for a person with IH because you don't look sick, and to tell a job when you get hired that, yeah, I'm gonna need intermittent family leave because some days I just can't make it, and I might have to go in the hospital for a couple days. Like, that's I know it's like bullshit, but that's some of the things that you're living with IH that you really have to basically tell a job. And for those of you who don't understand, I mean, I can't tell you how to understand. And for those of you that do understand, you understand that we definitely need a support system, and there's definitely a lot of us out that, well, not, it's a rare disease, so it's not that many. 1 in 100,000 people out of a billion people, so that'll probably be like a million people. But there's definitely a few of us out there. Um, yes, I'm still goofy and I'm still silly. And comment below. I'm gonna do a question and answer session for people with IIH and research that I have found. It's gonna be a research video because there's a lot of research I've done on my own through the years of independent research, things that I've learned, things that I would like to share. I actually would like other people to share. I know people get diagnosed with it and dismiss it because it's like they don't suffer that day, or they don't feel it or whatever, or they have so many other things going on. So I definitely want to share as much information about this condition as possible. It's IIH, pseudo-tumor cerebri, and it's something that right now I'm definitely trying to make everyone know more about. It's like living with a brain. I'm sorry. Even sometimes it's like that. It's like living with a brain tumor, but they can't remove the tumor. If anyone understands that, or I mean, comment below for all my people out there that's living with this condition. Comment below, subscribe. Yes, we can live normal lives. For those of you who think you may have this condition, for those of you who want to do more research on your own, any research you found, all the new drugs that are out there, I definitely will be doing, like I said, a question and answer session. I'll be answering questions, putting things out there. I know there were several different things brought up about the condition. Um, I'm gonna focus more on me, and that's gonna cause a lot of issues. But this is the process. This year from Thanksgiving forward, I'm thankful for myself still being here, and I'm going to focus on me. And I want for you guys to understand and subscribe, because we're focusing on me. I will provide information for you. And not only will I be providing information for you, I'm also hoping that Google Maps hires me, because before I lose my vision, I want them to know that there's so many shortcuts that they don't give you on Google Maps. There's so many shortcuts to getting around. I'm a logistics service person. I love to drive around. Like, I love to be out on the road. I'm not a truck driver. I wanted to be, but I mean, with this condition, I don't think that I would be able to handle it. I can barely handle sitting down, laying down for an extended period of time. But there's so many shortcuts. There's so many on Google Maps. There's so many misdirections you guys are a part of Waves now. Why are Google Maps and Waves not joining together to make things better? And what are you guys doing out there? Forget, you need to focus on smaller areas, rural areas, as well as big cities. You're focusing too much on those big cities and getting around Chicago, and you don't even tell people that these streets are one ways. I used to live on a street, and Google Maps will tell you to turn down the street, and they didn't know that at the street it's one way this way and one way that way. Right there. You go this way, you're one way that way, one way that way. And then on the next block, it's the same way. It's going this way, and then the other way is going that way. It's going this way, and then you go. I know these maps. Once somebody needs to note this. But moving right on. Back to this. So comment below, and subscribe, and we'll definitely be having the next video on all the research out there. I definitely will be letting people know about a few of the support groups you can join. Living with IIH, pseudo-tumor, cerebral, intracranial hypertension. No, it's never going to go away. And also living life to its fullest, because I definitely live life to its fullest. There's more to me than IIH. There's so many other things out there that I do, and I hate when this condition makes my life like down in the dumps, like, oh, I can't make it today. And today is one of those days that I'm going to smile to make it, and I'm going to try to smile through this, you guys. And for anyone that's out there that's trying to smile through the day, thank you. Thank you for continuing.